Well, there was a lot of alumni that wanted to make it and are very sad they couldn't. So I did get a few messages sent to me that they want me to reach Dr. Schellenberg. The first one is from Sam Harms. Dr. Schellenberg, is this better? There we go. Okay. Dr. Schellenberg, since we first met through Profs Meet, your Profs event 3 years ago, you have tried to convince me to join the choir. After multiple tries at convincing, I finally submitted and joined the college choir as a college senior, although I soon changed to the chamber singers. I figured I might as well be good all the way, as this was my last chance as a Providence University college student. I came in a little late and without a clue as to what to expect. As I had had minimal experience in a choir and quickly discovered that you expected little less than perfection, I really struggled at first. However, you opened your office door, practically ushered me in, giving me the time to practice with you. Now that I have graduated from Providence, I reflect back and realize that my short time with the chamber singers was a wonderful experience with great people and a remarkably witty conductor. I will never forget the time you set aside for me personally and love the energy you gave all of us. Thank you so much for your dedication. You will not be forgotten. God bless. Sam Harms. Candace Jansen de Croof. One of my favorite memories of Dr. Schellenberg came on our college singers tour in the spring of '89. It was just a moment that caught us all off guard. We were preparing to sing in a church somewhere in Western Canada, and Dr. S stepped up to the director's spot, pulled up the music stand, and proceeded to pull it right off the post. We all started snickering, trying to look composed, and he couldn't help but laugh too. He managed to get the stand put back together, and away we went. He was always just so good-natured about these things and didn't get completely frazzled or stressed. I also remember having him take our choir to a choir directors conference in Winnipeg, where he let us be the guinea pigs for other directors to conduct us. What a great experience. My favorite song that we sang that year, In the Rifted Rock, God has brought the words of the song back to my heart and voice many a time over the last 20 plus years as I've traveled through time where I needed that perfect place of rest. Thank you, Henry, for sharing the love and gift of music with us. God bless. Anya Shagan. Dr. Schellenberg is so good at writing poems. I remember how he wrote a poem about everyone on the bus. Not only was it poetic and funny, every rhyme was totally true. He is totally awesome. Well, I would love to write a poem about him, but for the lack of time, I will dedicate the psalm. It's very short, but it's totally for Dr. Schellenberg. Psalm 20. To Dr. Schellenberg. The Lord answer you, Dr. Henry Schellenberg, in the day of trouble. The name of the God of Jacob protect you. May he send you help from the sanctuary and give you support from Zion. May he remember all your offerings and regard with favor your burnt sacrifices. May he grant you your heart's desire and fulfill all your plans. May we, all the students you taught, shout for joy over your victory, and in the name of our God, set up our banners. May the Lord fulfill all your petitions. Now I know that the Lord will help his anointed. He will answer him from his holy heaven with mighty victories by his right hand. Some take pride in chariots and some in horses, but our pride is in the name of the Lord our God. They will collapse and fall, but we shall rise and stand upright. Give victory to the King, O Lord. Answer us when we call. So that was a few of the messages, and I just wanted to give my own little piece. I remember the first time I came to audition for Dr. Schellenberg, I was a traumatized young woman. I had had a terrible background, and I didn't know what to expect or what to look for, and I just knew I wanted to come to Providence, and I wanted to be in the choir, and I cried. And yeah, Dr. Schellenberg auditioned me, and I was terrified that I wouldn't be good enough. I had no clue what to think. And I made it in, and I was only going to do the 1 year. And that was it. I was going to go back to work. I was just going to do the 1 year of college. And that first year was so amazing, and I met this guy that I had a huge crush on. And yeah, so that was that, I thought, and I did my first year recital. And after that, Dr. Schellenberg and Dr. Bill and Ruth Uman all teamed up on me to persuade me to come back for the next 2 years. That was the best thing ever. The 3 years I had at Providence were the most wonderful years of my life. And I achieved so much healing from all the trauma that I had been through. And yeah, I can't thank you enough, Dr. Schellenberg, for the support you were, for the way you encouraged me in my music and developed confidence in me. From the little girl scared to sing a solo, I can now get on a platform without being terrified. So a lot of that is thanks to you. Thank you.
I should also say both Gloria and Chad sang in the National Youth Choir, I think after their third year, and so a wonderful testament to their skill and voices.